watching the Andover Welcome Channel, made possible with major funding from the Andover Convention and Visitors Bureau in partnership with the City of Andover and these local organizations.
Hello and welcome to Andover. It's such a great place to live, work, and play. Take a few minutes and see why.
Andover, Kansas is home to me and to about 12,000 people who help make this a terrific place to live and visit. We've been nationally recognized for our quality of life. Drive around town and enjoy the view of a vibrant, growing community. There are lots of great neighborhoods. We have a reputation for having some of the nicest housing developments in the area, including some that border golf courses. At the same time, there are cozy condos for senior living and a variety of choices for apartment dwellers. An unusual feature of Andover is that our city government is centered in a park, Central Park. In the 1990s, this was a Girl Scout camp named Camp Seekawak, which is cookies spelled backwards. As the population grew, the Girl Scouts wanted to move, and the city and the school district had the opportunity to buy the land. Central Park is now home to City Hall, where you can come to Andover City Council meetings, obtain city licenses and permits, and sign up for recreation programs. You can also arrange to rent city buildings, two of which are in Central Park. Did you know that if you bring a group to stay in Andover hotels, you could qualify for free building rental? Just book a total of 10 room nights at one of our 2 local hotels, and your family event or corporate meeting can enjoy the lodge, the conference cabin, or the Andover Community Center rent-free. Andover Public Library is in Central Park as well. This is one of our greatest community assets, bringing people here from all over the area. The library is famous for its children's programming, including story times for ages infant on up, summer camps, and activities for teenagers. You can even find unusual cake pans there. Check it all out at the Andover Public Library. The other main center of governmental activity is in the 900 block of North Andover Road. Here you'll find the police department, municipal court, and the headquarters of our fire and rescue department. Next door is our original library, now home to the Andover Historical Museum. Come discover the history of Andover. The museum has some fascinating artifacts, including the original town pump. Andover was first known as Cloud City when it was founded in 1880. Later that year, Mr. Cloud had a falling out with the locals, and we were renamed Andover after Andover, Massachusetts. The museum also details one of our most famous events, the train robbery of 1898. 93 years later, an event occurred that shaped our community forever when Andover fell in the path of a horrific F5 tornado. Hardest hit was this area of South Andover Road, where a monument now stands in tribute to the 13 people who were killed. St. Vincent de Paul Catholic Church across the street was also leveled. The church rebuilt and later turned their gymnasium into a meeting space the whole community can enjoy. It's called the Ville, modeled after a 17th century French village. It's a remarkable backdrop for banquets, receptions, and corporate meetings. In the church sanctuary is a work of art by one of America's renowned sculptors, Frederick Hart. Hart was the artist who created 3 soldiers at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington. His Cross of the Millennium is powerful to see in person. St. Vincent's is open during the day if you'd like to visit. For lots more information about the City of Andover, go to AndoverKS.com.
Andover is an active community. There's so much fun to be had any day of the year. The last couple of years, we've become known for our free concert in the park. Held in Central Park on the site of our future amphitheater, the concert draws thousands of people from around the area to enjoy some great music. We've had some famous musicians here. It's a very cool way to celebrate the warmth of summer. Also in June in Central Park is the Andover Police and Fire Festival. This is a chance to meet our law enforcement officers, firefighters, and other emergency personnel when there isn't an emergency going on. Enjoy a free cookout and take a close-up look at their equipment. It's fun to be a kid of any age at the Andover Police and Fire Festival. If you love a good parade, you're in the right place. From multiple marching bands to dozens of community floats, this parade is one of the highlights of Greater Andover Days, or GAD as we like to call it. GAD is held for 4 days each September. Events are dotted around the community, and the heart of the celebration is in Central Park. Car shows, a tailgate party, music, and carnival rides are just a few of the activities at Greater Andover Days. In December, we celebrate a hometown Christmas. This Andover tradition has been going on for nearly 4 decades. Music, a chili cook-off, bonfire and hayrack rides, and of course, a visit with Santa Claus help make the evening special. Look for it in early December in Central Park. You don't need a special event to enjoy Central Park, though. It's a special place to be anytime, always good for fishing, or bird watching, or just to unwind. There are walking trails, horseback riding trails, and an awesome playground for kids. It's our community backyard, Central Park. Looking at Andover from above, you can see how much green space and water we have. Our park system also includes neighborhood parks and the 13th Street Sports Park. The Andover Community Center is located in the sports park. One of the more unusual activities that goes on there is pickleball, a cross between tennis and badminton and ping pong. The City of Andover's Recreation Department has an active schedule of youth sports year-round. Details of all recreation programs can be found on the city's website at AndoverKS.com. There you will also find a link to the Andover Senior Center. The Senior Center is open to residents 50 and older to inspire fellowship and recreation. From wholesome meals to exercise classes and games, there are some fun activities and great people there. An exciting recreational development for Andover is construction of the Redbud Trail, a hiking and biking path that could one day connect us with Wichita and Augusta. Right now we're developing a 1.5 miles of rail trail between 159th Street and the 13th Street Sports Park. Watch our progress. As a community, Andover is committed to outdoor recreation and fitness. We are thrilled to have a new YMCA that is part of the Greater Wichita YMCA system. It has a water park, complete with slides, a lazy river, spray and splash grounds, and a toddler bay. If you're not a Y member, you can buy a day pass to enjoy this summer fun. Are you a golfer? Andover has 3 courses. The Andover Municipal Course is a beautiful 9-hole public course that is very affordable. They've recently introduced foot golf, too. Teradyne Country Club has an award-winning 18-hole championship course designed by renowned golf course architect Donald Seacrest. It's received a 4-star rating from Golf Digest and was chosen by Golf Week magazine as one of America's best courses. Teradyne is a Scottish links-style golf course. With its elegant clubhouse and public restaurant, it can be appreciated by everyone. And finally, Andover is home to the Flint Hills National Golf Club. Designed by the famous Tom Fazio, this exclusive club has been named in the top 50 golf retreats by Golf Digest magazine. Flint Hills National has hosted 2 USGA tournaments, and people travel from all over the country to play here. Whether you're a visitor or a resident, we hope you'll have some fun in Andover.
Andover has an extraordinary local hospital that has received national recognition. Since 2009, our Kansas Medical Center has ranked in the top 5% of hospitals in the country for patient satisfaction by health grades. As the only physician-owned hospital in the Wichita area, they focus on ways to improve patient care. For example, there's a Y-pod design in the medical and surgical area of the hospital, keeping your nurse close to your room. KMC also averages 1 nurse for every 4 inpatients. There are no aides or techs or LPNs, just a registered nurse devoted to your care and communicating directly with your doctor. All of the rooms are private. In the intensive care unit of the hospital, the ratio is even better. 1 nurse cares for 1 or 2 patients. The Kansas Medical Center is a 58-bed full-service acute care hospital. Their emergency room is staffed by a trained emergency room doctor around the clock. If you are in an ambulance, ask to be brought to the Kansas Medical Center or get here by car, and you'll find the wait and treatment time to be much less than at other hospitals. Dozens of physicians cover many specialties here. Patients come from miles around to be treated. They have 6 operating rooms and utilize a Da Vinci robot system. The Kansas Medical Center is the only hospital in the region performing cardiac procedures with the Da Vinci. The technology allows the surgeon to make smaller incisions and results in faster recovery times. Even the food at the Kansas Medical Center is good. Patients order off the menu from the Sonora Grill, where locals are welcome too. The Andover Convention and Visitors Bureau has a discount voucher program to encourage patients' family members to stay in Andover hotels. Conveniently located on 21st Street, just west of Andover Road, the Kansas Medical Center is a great community partner and a remarkable local asset.
Andover is renowned for the quality of our public schools. Families often move here because of it. Recently, a national organization named us the best school district in the Wichita metro area. Excellence ripples throughout the school system, from teaching and academics to activities. Several Andover schools have been recognized with the Governor's Achievement Award for ranking in the top 5% of schools in the state. The district attracts great teachers and administrators. Dozens have won statewide awards or national recognition. Our ultimate goal for students is to be college and career ready. Andover students score well above state and national averages on the ACT. There have been a high number of national merit finalists in the district, and more than 90% of our graduates go on to college or other post-secondary schooling. USD 385 is a fast-growing district with modern schools and progressive programs. A unique program is the Andover E-Academy. Hundreds of students from all over the state attend our blended online school. Innovations in teaching and stretching funding have never been more important. Thanks to the Andover Advantage Foundation, our schools are on the forefront of providing state-of-the-art educational opportunities. The foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit that raises private dollars to fund public education. It truly sets us apart from other communities. Andover is also very fortunate to have a local campus for Butler Community College. It's comprised of 3 buildings, one of which is adjacent to Andover High School. Students have the opportunity to earn college credits while still attending high school. Butler Community College offers dozens of local classes in a wide array of subjects each semester. But education is more than academics. Andover students enjoy rich opportunities in sports, drama, journalism, and many other activities. Because of the size of our student population, more than 5,300 students, we have 2 high schools, Andover and Andover Central. Each is fed by 3 grade schools and a middle school. Andover High School and Middle School are fed by Robert Martin, Wheatland, and Cottonwood elementary schools, while Andover Central High School and Middle School are fed by Prairie Creek, Sunflower, and Meadowlark elementary schools. Although the schools in Andover have a spirited rivalry, we are all one district with one mission. We are Andover, building on a foundation of excellence. Along with our growing population, Andover's business community is growing. Our largest industrial employers are located in a business park at 13th and Andover Road. These highly respected products for home and business are being manufactured right here in town. You'll find that local services, shopping, and dining options are plentiful. Andover sits on the Sedgwick County border, so while it may be easy to drive elsewhere for shopping and dining, please think about staying home. We have lots of locally owned businesses that will give you great hometown service, whether you're planning a party, doing some work around the house, feeding animals, putting in a pool, or redecorating the patio. You don't need to drive to find great family doctors. And we have our own local pharmacy. If you need some old-fashioned barbering, it's right here in Andover. Your car body can get the best local attention too. And we have banks that have been supporting this community for generations. When it's time to relax, save your gas. Our local restaurants range from down home to fine dining. Gather with friends at our classic beer joint and Wolf Down juicy burgers. Or if you're in the mood for fine dining with a beautiful view, the best steaks and seafood are in the neighborhood. Stay for nightcap if you want, because we have a cozy local coffee house that can get you revved up in the morning. Remember that in Andover, we use the revenue from local sales tax to tackle big projects. Both the library and City Hall were built with sales tax money and have been paid in full. We also use it to maintain our streets. And the property taxes these business owners pay help fund our essential city services. When you stay local, that money stays here to improve the community. So thank you. You can stop by the Chamber of Commerce on Andover Road to pick up more information about local businesses and community activities. Although Andover's city limits sit on the Sedgwick County line in metropolitan Wichita, we are all residents of Butler County, which has a very different personality and flavor. The eastern edge of Butler County is the gateway to the world-famous Flint Hills. We have the largest state park in Kansas. El Dorado Lake and State Park is a great place to get away all year round. The industries that make up our economy range from farming and ranching to oil and natural gas, wind farms, balloon making, automotive products, even glass blowing. Butler County is the largest county in Kansas with 13 incorporated cities. Our county seat is El Dorado, about 23 miles northeast. This beautiful historic courthouse designed by famous architect George Washburn is more than 100 years old. Visit the Butler County History and Kansas Oil Museum to learn the story of farming, ranching, and oil in the Kansas Flint Hills. There is a large indoor exhibit hall, and outside you can explore 10 acres of oil field equipment and the story of life in the old oil boom towns. The Coots Museum of Art in downtown El Dorado has works from around the world, as well as an excellent collection of Western art, contemporary art, and the work of area artists. Andover's closest Butler County neighbors are Rose Hill, Augusta, and Benton. In Augusta, you can enjoy movies and live performances in the amazing Art Deco Augusta Historic Theater. This was the first theater in America to be lit entirely by neon. Nearby is the Augusta Historical Society and C.N. James Trading Post. The Trading Post is one of the oldest landmarks in Butler County, established in 1868. The museum contains rotating exhibits about the history of the area. Don't rub your eyes if you see a historic Stearman biplane circling the skies north of Andover. Benton is the home of Lloyd Stearman Field. It's a fun place to hang out and watch the planes while you're enjoying a great meal. Benton is also the home of a beautiful glass art gallery. And the famous Prairie Rose Chuckwagon Supper, a wonderful ranch experience featuring wagon rides, great food, Western entertainment, and a whole lot of fun. For more ideas about exploring Butler County, go to tourbutlercountyks.com. Well, that's a quick look at Andover and Butler County. If you missed something, stay tuned. The Welcome Channel runs at the top and bottom of the hour, except during other city programming. We'd like to thank the public and private partners who have made the Welcome Channel possible. If you see them, please let them know you appreciate their support. And enjoy your time in Andover.